Countries are bringing back COVID-era airport screenings as a rare virus outbreak sparks fresh pandemic fears across Asia. 5 cases of Nipah virus have been confirmed in India's West Bengal region, prompting authorities to take precautionary measures. It's a rare but dangerous bat-borne infection that can spread from animals to humans, and in rare cases between people. There is no approved vaccine or specific drug treatment. More than 110 people have been quarantined locally after several healthcare workers were infected at the same hospital.
Y'all, countries across the world are shutting down their airports. They're putting people in quarantine. This bat virus that came out of West India is nothing to fucking play with. It literally kills up to 75% of the people it touch. Yes, 75%. Imagine that hoe hopping on a flight and coming to America, because sources are saying it's almost here. When I tell you it's almost here, it is almost here. Okay, the virus is called the Nipah. It was just confirmed in West Bengal, India, where at least 5 people tested positive. 1 nurse is in a coma, okay? And the other hospital worker is also infected. About 100 people have already been quarantined after the virus spread inside the hospital. The hospital, y'all, there is no fucking cure. And who? The World Health Organization that Wigs R Us just took us the fuck out of, that just dropped our flag, saying they have no fucking cure. And we won't be a part of that shit. Stay at home. If that shit hits a stay at, I'm about to go buy me some popcorn and some Debbie cakes. I ain't finna be out no fucking where.
You've probably seen headlines about a Nipah virus outbreak, but is this actually something to worry about? So Nipah virus is rare but serious. In past outbreaks, it has caused severe illness, and reported fatality rates have ranged as high as 75%. Nipah virus is zoonotic, meaning it normally circulates in animals and only occasionally spills over into humans, and its natural reservoir is fruit bats. People can become infected through close contact with infected animals or exposure to bodily fluids by consuming contaminated food. For example, fruit or raw products that were exposed to bat saliva or urine. So importantly, Nipah outbreaks tend to be geographically limited. Over the past 25 years, cases have occurred mostly in parts of South and Southeast Asia, and while the virus can be deadly, a global review of outbreaks shows that it does not spread easily or efficiently between people, especially when compared to viruses like COVID or influenza. So there have been sporadic outbreaks in the past, and sometimes with a few dozen cases in a given year, but sustained widespread transmission has not occurred. So what about this situation? So far, there have only been 2 confirmed cases reported in India, and public health officials have traced nearly 200 contacts of those people, all of which who have tested negative. Those contacts were quarantined quickly, and Indian health authorities have said that the outbreak appears to be contained. So is this something to panic about? Right now, no. India has experience responding to Nipah outbreaks, and rapid contact tracing is in place, and the virus doesn't spread easily from person to person. This is a situation to monitor, not one that calls for alarm.
A deadly bat virus with no cure is reportedly spreading rapidly in India. The virus has death rates up to 75% compared to COVID-19's 1 to 2%. Like at this point, Earth make Jumanji look boring. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather go live in Jumanji than what we got this raggedy BS we living in. Like put me in a Conjuring movie. Like I'd rather dodge demons than these virus carrying bats that pop up out of nowhere because y'all blame COVID on it. Now you mean COVID got a higher credit score and now it's gonna kill more people? Like I need to talk to the bat this time. There ain't no way hell y'all just gonna keep going blaming the bats for this. Like something else gotta be going on. But if we gonna do it, just go on send the stimulus checks the first month this time, okay? Don't make us wait a year and a half and then people gonna get excited for $1,200. Like no. They gotta go on send it off rip, and they talking about ain't no cure. They got the cure in the refrigerator somewhere. In some lab somewhere, there's a cure for this, and it's gonna pop out like, hey, we ready to give them to y'all with your dumb ass.
The nigga virus, here they go with the bullshit. So right now in India, it's a virus from a bat. Not only that, y'all, they say that this is a highly deadly bat virus with no known cure for it. Reports said that it is spreading rapidly fast. Fatality rates reaching 75% right now. Now, health officials have confirmed 5 cases in West Bengal. Hope I'm saying that right. The fuck? Now, they did say that this was in the past before. And when it was around, the death rates was up. My thing is, why it always come from like a bat or an animal? How they even get this? Who giving them this shit? They gotta be playing with these animals, man. I'm telling you, and then letting them go. I'm just saying. It don't make sense. You telling me these these animals are just getting it from Mother Nature. They say you can get it through like close contact with a bat, contaminated food. In some cases, it can be transmitted from person to person. I will be doing a part.
All right, you guys, this is going to be a little long, but bear with me. So, this is a quick breakdown of the history where the Nipah virus came from. So, the Nipah virus can cause fever-flu-like symptoms, swelling in the brain, and it has a 70 to 100% fatality. There is no cure and no treatment for this virus. In 1998, Nipah was infecting humans in Malaysia village of Kampung Sungai Nipah. The outbreak lasted until 1999. Small little outbreaks would happen sporadically within South Asia, with fatalities going as high as 90%. The outbreak that is ongoing on right now in Basarat at a private hospital has 5 confirmed infections and 100 people under quarantine. The first human to get the infection was a farmer. He got it from his pigs. 265 people in Nipah, gosh, I forgot how to say the infection, is these 3 Malaysia states: Niagara, Simbalian, Perak, and Singapore. These people had acute hepatitis. Encephalitis can result with other symptoms, confusion, drowsiness, and seizures. Some patients even go into a coma within 28 to 48 hours. Another source varies from this. During the Nipah outbreak of the 1998 and 1999, 150 deaths were recorded in Malaysia. 11 additional cases and 1 death in Singapore. Abattoir workers handling imported pigs carried the disease into the villages. Since 1998, there have been a dozen more outbreaks in Bangladesh, India, and Philippines. This is the so-called Nipah belt. Bangladesh has been hit more frequently with the Nipah virus, with 18 recorded cases in 2001, and total more have been 347 recorded cases and 249 fatalities. The Nipah outbreak happens during the wintertime. It is connected to harvesting of date palm sap, a sweet, cloudy, and nutrition-rich liquid. It is harvested between October and April. The infected bats contaminate the sap by licking the shaved areas of the trees, defecating or urinating in the collection pots, or dying in the collection pots. India has seen more outbreaks 4 times in the same period. 160 cases and 72 fatalities. The 2018 outbreak in Kerala, I don't know how to say these names, was the most deadly and fatal. Rate for each case was 91%. In 2000 to 2001 in India, and Bangladesh saw a distinct strain of Nipah virus. It can cause severe respiratory symptoms, and the Philippines of March and April of 2014 saw a single outbreak of Nipah virus in 2 southern villages. 17 cases and 9 fatalities. Those who got acute encephalitis, the fatal rate is 82%, and Nipah virus spread between humans is unlikely. Okay, so now the CDC is saying that incubation period is generally believed to range from 4 to 21 days. Didn't they say that about COVID? Longer delays between exposure and illness have been reported. Okay, so they're saying here are the symptoms if you get the Nipah virus: high fever, headache, muscle pain, fatigue, respiratory symptoms, shortness of breath, and pneumonia. So the World Health the WHO reported 2 cases of Nipah virus in eastern India state on Thursday, January 29th. Yes, the virus kills more than half of the people it infects. Nipah virus comes from the measles family, but not as infectious as the measles, but it's way more deadlier than the measles. Okay. So Nipah is a zoonotic virus. It can be transmitted from animals to humans. So when I was reading one article, it said that humans got the Nipah virus from horses, from eating horse meat. Nipah virus can come in direct contact with an infected pig or bat. According to the CDC, eating fruits or fruit products such as raw date palm juice contaminated with urine or saliva from infected fruit bats also contributes to the spread. It can take 4 to 14 days for symptoms to appear after a person is infected. 2/3 of patients with the Nipah virus progress rapidly to a coma and can strike within 5 to 7 days. Some patients show changes in the fluid of their brain, imaging and electrical activity, and the brain predicts the Nipah virus. Okay, so the Nipah virus is classified by the CDC as a biosafety level 4, the highest category, most dangerous pathogen, like Ebola. In severe cases, the virus can attack parts of the brain that control eye movement, heart rate, blood pressure, causing permanent damage. People who survived the Nipah virus says that they experience fatigue and how their nervous system works. This can persist for years. To test for the Nipah virus, a sample of your blood is all that they need to detect and quantify specific proteins. There is no treatment or drugs for this virus to cure you. Nipah virus happens every year in parts of Asia, Bangladesh, India, Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore. Bangladesh has the highest number of infections. Confused bats are native to that region. The virus spreads from December to May during bat breeding season and date palm sap harvesting. Nipah virus also has been found in bats from China, Cambodia, Thailand, Madagascar, and Ghana.
Child, I may be out of sight, but I damn sure ain't out of the loop. Tell me why we can't never go into a new year without a goddamn virus. Like something that's really about to damn kill us. We have to go into the new year with something. They always put some shit in the goddamn air. But let's get into it. So y'all, it's a virus out here that's called Nipah virus. It is a lethal disease, zoonotic disease, and it has an unaliving rate of 75% since the last couple of outbreaks, y'all. So y'all, the Nipah virus is originated from bats, fruit bats at that. They say you can get it. All started with bats like saliva, their urine, and it's all contaminated by the water, or they can end up passing it on to another animal. The animal can pass it on to the humans, and the humans, so forth, and that's how it all begins. So you guys, this virus can attack our body real quick, y'all. It starts off with just the flu-like symptoms. After it starts to progress, you get acute brain inflammations, seizures, comas, and then unaliving. Child, this just too freaking much. I can't even go outside no more. And then the ones that do survive this, they go through a whole neurological changes. Like they have personality disorders. Then they have what it was, y'all. Hold on. Chronic seizures and loss of motor functions. At this point, baby, I just don't damn know. And then how about it is no cure for this at all? Child, the airport's even doing a whole COVID-19 screening all over again. We all know how that went. Child, this is all a mess, y'all. And y'all, the United States can't make no type of global health decisions because Trump has withdrawn the United States to make any type of decisions at all that's dealing with any type of health. Child, we just have to sit and watch it all unfold at this point.
Excuse me, everybody, 2026, what are we doing? Because why does Asia have another virus that is COVID-like, that is making people in China and India very sick? So it's called Nipah. So this is a disease that can be transmitted from bats to humans. What? Okay, anyway. And it can also be transferred from pigs. I can see why. Now, in the Quran, they tell you do not eat the pig because they catch everything. Influenza, and then also unpasteurized palm sap. Because evidently the bats eat from these palm trees as well, which can lead to contamination. So with a mortality rate of 40 to 75%. You heard me right. What the hell is it? India has 2 confirmed cases. A lot hasn't really come out of China yet that I've seen. I will link I'll drop an article below so you can read. But tell me, another pandemic or a random flu coming out of the East, was that even on the bingo card? I mean, we came out of 2025 with something else going on too. I don't know what other the name of the disease was, but we out here fighting influenza, the government, ICE. Yeah, I don't know. Remember, FYP, drop a comment, read the article below. See y'all later.
They talking about a brain swelling bat virus that there's no cure for. A brain swelling bat virus that there's no cure for, that comes from fruit bats? Come on now. Now, one thing for sure, I'm not one of them scary ass people. I don't be letting that shit scare me. There's already been 2 cases in India. It causes neurological complications damn near instantly. The damn health organization talking about it could be a global pandemic. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't one of them scary people to really be like, oh my God, but you know, I'm here to let y'all know.